Hello there, this is Seth, and today I want to show you a little tutorial on how to use a company called Melissa Data. And this is going to be of particular interest for anybody who is interested in using direct mail to find motivated sellers for real estate. I've done a number of other similar tutorials for other companies, and this particular one is just another option. It's one of many potential services out there where you can generate these kind of lists. The nice thing about Melissa Data is that for the purpose of generating what they call a farm list, there is no subscription required. In fact, they actually don't even offer subscriptions, at least at the time of this recording, they don't. The way it works is you go in and you pay per lead. And again, depending on when you're watching this, the price may be different, but at the time of this recording, cost is anywhere from 11 cents to 15 cents per lead. It's a little bit more expensive than some others, but the fact is, you don't need a subscription, so you don't have to commit to a long-term relationship with the company or anything like that. You can just go in there, pull your list, and be done. But if you want to use Melissa Data, what you would do is you would go to their homepage, which is just melissadata.com, and then you'd go up here where it says direct mail, and then you're going to scroll down to where it says property. And Melissa Data actually offers like a ton of different data services for all kinds of different uses in different industries. This is just one of several different things you can use the service for. So that's why, if you were to explore this, you would find a lot of different potential products and services. So anyway, go down to property, and then you'll go to a page that looks something like this. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go here where it says get free count. And then it's going to show you this little filtering thing. And this is where you start to tell the system exactly what kind of list you want and who you want to be on that list. So just to show you an example, I'm going to filter this by county. And I'm going to choose a county in Ohio. And the county I'm going to choose is Allen County. And so we'll click that. And as you can see right now, just as it is, without specifying any other filtering criteria, if you look down here, we've got 32,163 records. And that's obviously way too much for what I'm trying to do here. My goal with any direct mail campaign is to get that list as small and as short as possible, having only the very specific people that I'm trying to work with. So with that in mind, we're going to go to the next step. And this is where we start to get a lot more specific about what types of properties and property owners in this county do we want to have on our list. And in this example, I'm going to build a vacant land list because that's the type of properties that I buy and sell. So in this first option here, we're going to uncheck this, and then we're going to go down here and check on these two, vacant lot and then agricultural. And if I wanted to, I may or may not include agricultural because that's like farmland, and that's usually not the exact type I end up getting, but it could be. So anyway, for this example, I'm going to leave it there. And then we're going to go down to this one, property value. And in this one, I'm going to specify that I only want properties on this list that are worth anywhere from nothing to $100,000. So in other words, based on the county's assessed value, if there's a property out there that's worth $1 million, it's not going to show up on this list. And then property description, I'm going to uncheck this. And for sale price, I'm not going to do anything. And then for sale date, I'm not going to do anything there either. For mortgage amount, I'm not going to do anything there. If, however, I was searching for single family homes or something like that, and I only wanted the properties with no mortgages on them whatsoever, in that case I could go 0 to 0, and then that would basically mean that the only people who show up on this list are going to be the people who own their properties free and clear. So there's that. For mortgage date, I'm going to uncheck that. For mortgage loan type, I'm going to uncheck this because vacant land properties, the ones that I'm going for, typically have no mortgages on them at all. So that's why I'm unchecking that. And then for owner type, this one I actually thought was really cool, but you can actually go in here and check, I only want the people who are out of the county. So their property is in Allen County, Ohio. They live in some other county. It could be the county next door. It could be a county across the country. You could also choose out of state. So you only want the people who don't live in the state. And as you can see, there are several other options to choose from here as well. So with these things in mind, I'm going to go down here and click update counts. And as you can see, I now have only 86 people on this list, and that's hugely whittled down from what it was at before. It doesn't show me anything about any of those records, like I can't actually see the information before I buy it, but it does tell me how many items are going to show up on that list. So for me, that's kind of a small number for a direct mail campaign. I'm usually going to be doing, a few hundred, but just for the purpose of this little video, That's fine. So I'm going to move on to the next step. And then right here, this is where I can specify the type of file that I want it to show up in. And pretty much all the time, I'm going to want Excel because that makes it easiest for me to sort through. And then zip file, I'm just going to say no. I'm going to be using this one time. So we'll go to the next step. And then right here, I actually don't even have a Melissa Data account yet. So I'm going to have to go and create one right now. So I'll just do that and go through the motions. Okay, so I just went and checked my email and confirmed my email address. So now we're going to keep going, sign in and continue where I left off. Okay, now we're going to sign in. Okay, now the first thing that I'm noticing right here is that I've got 86 records and the price is $50. And as I just do the math in my head, that doesn't quite add up to 11 cents to 15 cents per lead. And I'm guessing, I don't know this for sure, but I'm guessing the reason that is because they probably have like a $50 minimum order price. So I would just keep that in mind if you choose to use this. You're probably going to want to get at least a few hundred records on your list because any less than that, and you're going to end up paying more than you really need to. So just keep that in mind. I'll just test list and go to checkout. So when you get to the checkout page, you can either pay with PayPal if you have a PayPal account, or you can check out with a credit card. So I'm just going to choose PayPal because that's easy for me. So this is what it looks like then, and then you just go to checkout. Okay, and then we're going to confirm payment. Alrighty, so now we've got the actual confirmation of the order. I can go ahead and print an invoice if I want to, but what I really want to do is download this just to see what this list is going to look like. So then we see this page, then we're going to click on Get File. Okay, so I'm back, and I actually just cut out about 5 minutes of this video, and what you didn't see was I just called Melissa Data's customer service because my file was not able to download. And what they told me was that apparently these files do not download correctly if you're trying to use Safari, like on a Mac. And that's exactly what I was doing, and it wasn't working. So all I had to do was switch my internet browser to either Chrome or Firefox, and then it did work. So I was just able to download it. Now let's open it up right now and take a look at it, see what it looks like. Okay, so this says your list is located on the last sheet in this XLS file. So I'm going to look down here. I see these 4 sheets. I'm going to click on this, and then there it is. Beautiful. So this is what the list looks like. Pretty similar to all the other data services I know of out there. It's kind of the same thing I was expecting to see. And all I would do is just get in here and start deleting stuff. As you can see, I can see the actual owner's mailing address and the owner's property address, which are going to be 2 different addresses because we only did the absentee owners. So that's pretty much it. That's about what you can expect to see with Melissa Data. It's pretty straightforward and easy service to use. Given that my list was so small, it really wasn't that expensive, but if I wanted to do a bigger one, it looks like that's well within range if I wanted to do that. So hopefully that all made sense. Thanks for watching, and if you're looking for another option out there for pulling lists, feel free to give them a try. I had a fine experience with them, and I think you probably will too. So that's all, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.